Welcome everyone to the 28th Junior World Championship. This is the girls 16 and under doubles final. Now this was a round robin, so we'll have to talk to Gary Mazeroff as he joins me on the broadcast to talk about how that round robin works and how that ends up for the scoring and the points and what these ladies are fighting for today. But we have Team USA versus Team Mexico. So Gary Mazeroff, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Laura. Privileged to be here with you.
So I see this is a round robin. So my question is, these ladies, are they necessarily playing for gold right now, or what's the situation if we're playing in a round robin?
Well, I'm going to defer to the 18 doubles because it's more black and white. The 18 doubles played in a double round robin. There are 4 teams, total of 6 matches each. And Team USA and Guatemala beat each other. Team USA beat Guatemala the first round, 2-0. Guatemala beat USA in the second round yesterday, 2-0. So assuming that both of those teams have not lost to another team, the first criterion is head-to-head. Well, they each beat each other, so now we go to the second criterion, and that's games won versus games lost. So whoever has the higher percentage of games won, they would win. However, since each of those two beat each other, now we have another tie. We go to criterion number 3, and it goes to the points scored versus points given up. And I'm confident, because of the donut that the U.S. got yesterday in game 2, Team Guatemala, unless they lose today, will get first place.
So interesting how that works, but I'm curious, what makes it different? Why do some divisions play round robin? Is it because of the number of teams?
Correct. So we're here to play. We're here to receive value. If they did a regular draw, they'd play 2 matches.
Too quick. Well, here we go. Team USA in the 16 and under doubles. Starting off serving, that's Brianna Jaquette, who's our first server. We're gonna side out and switch over to Mexico serving. Flores serves first. Interesting dynamic too. Flores is a lefty, so we have a lefty and a righty against a righty and a righty, and sometimes that dynamic changes things up a little bit.
Absolutely.
2 power hitters now on either side, both going for their forehand.
I've seen Flores over the past X number of years. She's a quality player and usually vying for the championship. And we saw Mejia play in the final against Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala today.
Yeah, we've had some outstanding finals today. Some of our medalists include, as you said, Gabby Martinez winning gold for Guatemala. 16 and under girls singles.
I have to give the advantage to Mexico here. Locals, Mejia is a local favorite. Your brother Hill played on the Mexican team probably for 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. We saw him in the stands actually during one of Mejia's timeouts against Martinez. She went running up in the stands to talk to her brother. So that was an interesting dynamic.
Sitting in the VIP section,
Of course.
Yeah.
With that stature.
We talked about this over the past couple of days. Those that are able to jam that ball into this 40-foot sidewall glass are probably going to be successful. Case in point.
Yeah, that sidewall glass has been pretty tricky all week. We have the green pen ball, the official ball of the IRF, up against that green turf. And we see that as Robledo misses that on the side. Another point for Mexico. It's 5-0.
This isn't the start that the U.S. wanted.
And now 6-0. Skip from Mejia. Went for a lot of power on that swing.
Yes. And the wall won. Rihanna. Short serve called. Head official, Natalia Mendez, now residing in Argentina. Her expatriate, Rolando Keller, lining on the right side of the court, and Rick Matson from Canada on the left.
Yeah, nice diversity among our referees on the IRF, as is necessary, considering the refs can't ref someone from their home country. It cuts out any controversy.
And Brianna relocated to Arizona last year from Colorado. And Ingrid Robledo lives in Southern California, I believe.
Colorado to Arizona, that's a bit of a change in climate.
Unless you're going to Flagstaff.
Let's see. Ooh, and a down the line winner for Robledo. 2-6 now.
So let's see if they can converge the lead, Laura. They got the jitters out of their system. Dead ball hinder replay, first serve. She needs to get that Z to kiss off the sidewall before the back. Did not do it.
Is that one right into the ground? Be a half out.
Should be better served probably to take 1 or 2 steps towards the left wall before she strikes the ball. That was a good serve.
Wow, big swing from Flores, puts that down. Nice serve from Flores. 7-2. Can't get a racket around that one. Half out. Quick reaction from Paquette.
There's that ball that kisses into the side wall. It's tough to handle, handcuffs people. Safety hold up.
Looks like be a side out.
It's a good jam serve into the middle. She'd like to have that one again. Get back and take it high. Get it back to the ceiling or wrap it around. Dead ball hinder confirmed by Mendez, the referee.
Big setup for Flores. She had plenty of time on that. Mexico leading now 8-2.
She was hungry on that one.
She skips that one. Mejia, we saw her handling those balls in the front of the court really well in her singles match against Martinez, and there was another great example of that. She knows what to do in the front of the court.
Correct. Or if Robledo's going to hit an overhead smash, you should hit a wide angle so it wraps around into the glass. Trying to go straight in is probably going to create a lot of setups. Skip shot overhead by Jacquet.
Oh, and the USA calls a quick timeout right after the score was called. Looks like we're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be right back in just a few moments. We're talking about the whether or not you can call the timeout on the serve.
You said Brianna holds up all the time?
Yeah, we're back. We were talking about calling the timeout after the score was served. Or not. You can also call the score.
After the score were called. Yeah. And the answer is yes. However, about 10 years ago, you could not.
It's the new era now. If you feel like there should be a rule change, you can go ahead and submit a rule change by emailing the IRF.
Thanks.
Point for Mexico, 11-2.
Wonderful serve down that glass. Reverse pinch winner. These ladies play together all the time. They know each other. And I'm not sure the history of the U.S. team.
Ooh, that ball high, not a problem for Mejia. Swinging away makes it 13-2.
Now that should be a fault serve because she released the ball intentionally. Now, if it were inadvertent, she still has up to 10 seconds to put it in play again, but that was not a casual drop. So the correct call would be second serve.
Second serve. That'll be a side out for USA.
Great shot. Well, Brianna was up there, didn't execute. Good read. Nice serve by Robledo, point.
First point in a while for USA. It's 3 serving 13.
Oh my.
It's unfortunate, a double fault. Maybe a little bit of lack of mental focus. Jaquette cut that one off early for a half out. I think there's an appeal. The Lions judges both agree with the head ref, so the call will stand.
The appeal was for a receiver encroachment on the receiving line.
Yeah, Mejia makes that look so easy. It's such a smooth shot. We've seen it now from her on the left and the right side. She has no problem handling that pressure at the front of the court. 14-3, it's game point for Mexico. An unfortunate skip.
She could probably afford a couple of those this game.
Yeah, they're in a good position right now. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Skip from Robledo.
So what Jaquette did was she started hitting these smashes almost overhead to get Flores to run up to return the ball after it hits the back. We saw Christian Longoria do that in doubles yesterday very effectively.
Oh, a lunging reach for Flores for the side out. That was a tough rally. A lot of front court play. Second game point for Mexico.
And she continued. She may have had a setup. Oh, out of the air, rollout by Flores.
Wow.
Game one.
She's been fun to watch too, and that's going to make game one for Mexico 15-3. We're going to take a quick break. There's 2 minutes in between each game. We'll be right back with game two.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Tim Baghurst replacing Laura McCormick as she goes to take a break. It's a long day for us here as we join you live for game two of this girls 16 doubles. Mexico handling the American pair of Jaquette and Robledo. Be a replay there. We saw Mejia in the final this morning, unable to beat her opponent Gabby Martinez from Guatemala. She has an opportunity for a gold medal in these doubles. Right now, they look on course to do it. The U.S. team look a little wild to start game two, hitting the ball very high. They need to settle down. Oh, nice kick out on the left side from Flores. She's been a regular at the juniors. Left-sided player, which is often an advantage in doubles. 3 quick points for the Mexican team. Another kick out. Mejia. Power from Flores. Just a reminder, we have one more match coming to you live here from San Luis Potosi, Mexico. It'll be the boys 18 doubles between the U.S. and Mexico. Very excited about that match. Always a great feast of entertainment to end the week as we have the best boys pairs facing off against each other in what could be a very, very interesting contest. We saw Longoria. He was struggling after his match just a few minutes ago, cramping up. Just saw him hobbling around the restaurant. So we'll see how he's able to recover to face the U.S. team here in what looks like to be just a few minutes. It's another point for the Mexican pair. They're up 6-0. U.S. elect not to take a timeout. This is getting away from them very quickly here in game number 2. Shot there from Jaquette. You may wonder why Martinez, who won the 16 singles, isn't playing in the final here, and it's because she's playing with her sister in the 18 doubles, so she's actually playing up a division. Gold medal winners for them, I believe. Saw them take on the Americans yesterday. That'll be a replay. Ball shoots down the middle. Jaquette lost a tiebreaker earlier in the week to Canadian Alexis Iwasa. So doubles is the only remaining event she's in. Makes a wide stance on that lob serve. Flores with the power shoots it down to the right side. Half out. Reminder that we will have these matches on our YouTube channel in a few weeks. You can look for that on International Racquetball Federation on our YouTube channel, and we encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss anything. We also have a newsletter that we send out every month or two just to keep you informed with what's going on with International Racquetball. You can find that sign up on our Facebook page. I'm shocked that that's a replay. It should be an avoidable. And an avoidable is called by our head official, Natalia Mendez, formerly from Bolivia, now competing for Argentina. Interesting story from her. She was eligible to play in this event as far as age is concerned, but because she moved to Argentina, she is required to sit out for a year. Ball hits Mejia. You can find our newsletter on our Facebook page, again, International Racquetball Federation, or on our website, internationalracquetball.com. Another point for the Mexicans. Short serve. You can see the right leg of Mejia. Red mark down it. It's from her hitting herself in frustration from the earlier singles match. She played very well in game 1, but ultimately fell to Martinez, current silver medalist at the World Championships. Looks like U.S. team do indeed take a timeout. It's 8-0. We'll take a timeout ourselves, and we'll be back with you for the resumption of game 2. Welcome back, everybody. Mexicans elect to stay on the court. They're in control here, cruising 8-0, having taken the first game 15-3. Joined back by Gary Mazeroff. Gary, this is a tough thing for the U.S. to face. They've got a Mexican pair, left-handed, right-handed. Mejia, finalist in the age group. They're struggling right now.
Well, as a betting person in my last life, little way I would have bet on the U.S. I mean, you got hometown advantage. You have two Mexican players that as a team could probably beat their 18 doubles. On the other hand, you have to play the game, so let's see what the U.S. said in the timeout.
Great forehand kill shot from Ana Laura Flores.
I noticed in my absence, Robledo and Jacquet changed sides. We mentioned earlier, Tim, that if the right side player is going to come in and take it early on the overhead, to wrap the ball around, either try and reverse it, which isn't a good shot, or wrap it around so the right side player, in this case Mejia, has to contend with the glass. To go straight in or a V cross court's not a good shot.
What we have seen in game 2 is the difference in height where the ball hits the front wall based on which team is hitting it. The U.S. team hitting it about 3 feet up, the Mexican team hitting it about 8 inches up. As a consequence, Mexicans are the ones controlling these points. U.S. team, it's a bit scrappy, it's a bit wild. Let's see if they can put some balls down. It's better, but again, it's high. Jacquet. Oh, and that's unlucky from Mejia. She got stuck on the back glass. It was a crack out, but it hit her.
Well, it wasn't unlucky. It was a bad move on her part. You got to stay away from the glass, which is not typical of her play. She's smart beyond her years. So earlier I mentioned that Brianna has put into her arsenal more of a overhead smash serve, which was done very effectively on the reverse Z yesterday by Longoria into the glass.
Indeed, we saw him try that in a singles victory against Mina just a short while ago. Not as successful today, but that should be a replay courtesy of a bad bounce off the back wall.
Courtesy of a broken door.
They have tried to fix it a couple times.
I'd like to see her hit an overhead smash Z. Yeah, that was a good serve. It jammed her.
Then off the back wall, this will come. Mejia. Nice controlled touch. U.S. team coached by Nick Maltabano and Cheryl Godinez. Mexican coach Fabian Paria doesn't seem too concerned. He's checking out his phone. So I think he knows that this match is about done.
And he's not using it as a video tool. That was a great serve by Robledo. Ace.
And again, nice controlled touch from Mejia. Doesn't go for too much, as many people will try and do in a final. It's been a lot of fun seeing these players develop, Gary, over the last few years.
Yeah,
and Laura 2 years ago was about half her size. She's really grown in the last couple of years and developed not only physically but also with her skill.
Well, we talked yesterday about the legacy brought on by Team Mexico over the years, and the girls certainly show that, because these two will be going into the 18s. And not sure who Team USA has to compete against them. So she's calling for she's asking for a visual hinder.
Points given. There's an appeal.
Call stands.
One disagrees, one agrees.
So for our viewers out there, in international play, if one of the linespersons disagrees with the ref's call, it's a used appeal. So the U.S. has used one of their 3 appeals.
Unless both line judges disagree, and then the call of overturn. Oh, look at those soft hands for Mejia. She's in control right now. She's playing very relaxed. Match point number 1, 14-1. Brianna Jacquet goes forward, thinking it's an avoidable. She has appeals. If she really thought it was an avoidable, why not appeal for it?
That's why they closed it out.
And there you have it, 15-3, 15-1.